Welcome to Engineering Funda family. This video is a part of Network Theory lecture series, and in this video I'll be going to explain you series connection of two-port network, and after that I'll explain you how to find equivalent two-port network parameter for series connection of two-port network. So let me explain you that step by step. So first I'll be considering one two-port network here. Now let us say this is two-port network A. So for two-port network A, at port 1, let us say we are having voltage V1A and current going inside is I1A and current coming out, that is I1A. At port 2 of two-port network A, voltage is V2A and current going inside, that is I2A, and current coming out, that is I2A. Now what I'll do is I'll be considering second two-port network. Let us say this is two-port network B. So for two-port network B, at port 1, we are having voltage V1B and current going inside, that is I1B, and current coming out, that is I1B. And at port 2 of two-port network B, voltage is V2B and current going inside is I2B and current coming out, that is I2B. That is how two-port networks are there with us. Now what I'll do is I'll be providing series connections. So you see, for a series connection, my dear students, all you need to do is you will have to connect this terminal with this terminal and this terminal with this terminal. That is how we have series connection. Now to show you resultant of this two-port network, let me provide extended lines. So my dear students, this is what equivalent two-port network of series combination, in which I can say this is my port 1 which is having voltage V1, and this is my port 2 which is having voltage V2. At port 1, current going inside is I1, and at port 1, current coming out, that is I1. And at port 2, current going inside is I2, and at port 2, current coming out, that is I2. That is how we can have equivalent two-port network of series connection, right? Now my dear students, all we need to do is we need to understand how relation of this voltage and current that is there inside. After that, I'll derive equivalent parameters of resultant two-port network based on two-port network A and two-port network B. So you see, this is series connection, right? So for series connection, you should know currents are same, right? And you can observe even, you see this I1, that is equals to I1A, and you see this I1A, that is equals to I1B, right? So I can say that I1, that is equals to I1A equals to I1B. Now if you see this current I2, so that is equals to I2A, and this I2A, that is equals to I2B, right? So I can say I2, that is I2A, and that is equals to I2B. Now to have a relation of voltage, here at port 1, you see if we apply KVL in this loop, right, then you can say this V1, that is equals to V1A plus V1B, right? As per KVL, I can say V1 is equals to V1A plus V1B. And at port 2, you see this V2 as per KVL over here, at port 2, V2 is equals to V2A plus V2B. So here at port 2, V2 is equals to V2A plus V2B. Now by this voltage and current relation, we will derive equivalent two-port network parameters for this series connection of two-port network A and two-port network B. So my dear students, you see now we have this voltage relation, and that we can form in form of matrix. So in form of matrix, I can write V1, V2, and that is equals to, now you see this is V1A, V2A, So in form of matrix, I need to write V1A, V2A plus this V1B and V2B is there. So in form of matrix, that is V1B, V2B. Now if you observe, see, this is what V1, V2 in form of matrix which we have. So we can write this in form of Z parameter, right? V1, V2, that is there in form of voltage. So we can write that in form of Z parameter. So V1, V2, that will be Z matrix into I1, I2, right? And see, this is what equivalent Z matrix, right? Now when we talk about V1A, V2A, so that is what two-port network A, right, which we are talking about. So for that you can write Z matrix of A into I1A, I2A, and this is V1B, V2B. So for that it is Z matrix of B into I1B, I2B. Now my dear students, you see this I1 that is equals to I1A, I1B. So this I1 that is equals to I1A, I1B, and this I2 that is equals to I2A, I2B. So this I2 that is equals to I2A, I2B. So what it means? This I1, I2 matrix that is same over here. So I can cancel out that from both of the side, right, as it is same. So now all I can say is we are having Z matrix, that is ZA plus ZB. So we can have equivalent Z parameter of series connection, and that is ZA plus ZB, right? And if you want to calculate that in form of 4 Z parameters, then that is Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22. So that will be for ZA plus ZB, it will be Z11A plus Z11B, Z12A plus Z12B, and this is Z21A plus Z21B, and this is Z22A plus Z22B. That is how we can calculate. Now if you have multiple two-port network connected in series, right, so in that case we can write generalized formula over here. So in general I can say for series connection, equivalent Z parameter, that is algebraic sum of Z parameter of two-port networks connected in series, right? So you will be having algebraic sum of Z parameter that is equals to equivalent Z parameters. So my dear students, here there are very few things that you should remember. One is connection. So if you observe here, for series connection, connection will be like this. If another block is there, then that will be connected over here like this. You can observe by animation I am showing you right now. And when we talk about what will be equivalent two-port networks parameter for series connection, then that will be algebraic sum of Z parameter. When we talk about equivalent parameters calculation for parallel connection, then that will be algebraic sum of Y parameter. In next video, I'll be going to explain you how we can have calculation of equivalent parameter for cascaded connection. So you just go through that video.